When I first joined Seam and told, it's like telling my family what was going on and how the label worked and stuff. And my dad thought I was crazy. Like my dad's like, you'll never see a dime. You'll never get anything from these people. They're just they'll destroy you. And and here we are. I told him I was doing this show. He's like, I really got to tell you, I was really, really wrong. I was really wrong about that. Just got signed to Touching It, I think, and was just putting out Problem with Me. At the time, we were the only band on the label that wasn't really abrasive or really intense or really, over the top with regard to, whatever. I mean, and when we were touring to support that record, we had a lot of radio interviews and stuff with people. Remember there's a guy in Atlanta who we went in and did this radio show. He had never heard us before. And he hadn't even listened to the CD before we got there. He just assumed we were going to be like, the next Tar or whatever, And so he puts in the CD. He's like, all right, let's listen to some Seam. And he puts in the CD and he's like, oh. He was like, you could see the disappointment register on his face.
Yeah, I think early on in our career, or at least for the first couple records, I'd say that being on Touch and Go kind of didn't really work to our advantage so much because people had so many expectations about what the band would sound like or what we should sound like. But that's definitely not the case anymore.
A band that I was in the 90s called Chisel, Seam actually took us on kind of our first support slot tour on a totally unsolicited demo. I think I slid a tape across stage to them in 1990 or something, or 91 or something, and they actually called and were like, hey, we like your demo, you want to come on tour? I was like, yeah, great. And I will be forever indebted to them for that. I'm really psyched that they've gotten back together to play.
Running from you.